Comes a time in everyone's life when you got to recap your fantasy baseball week. Week 7, gents. Let's do it. We're going to start with our matchup of the week, which was Alonji U versus A.E. Papa. Let's take a closer look. 6-6, deadlock. Matty had a little bit of an advantage heading into Sunday. Carrasco was able to kind of shove it up for Alex and get him that extra category to tie it up at 6-6. Not a crazy offensive week for either side. A little bit stronger on Alex's side. 9 bombs, a 287 average, a 792 ops. Solid, not great numbers. On the pitching end, both teams actually performed pretty well on the pitching end. A. Pop was only able to get 1 save, so that kind of hurt him. Matty sealed the deal there with 5. But Alex did get 4 wins. But Matty took K's, ERA, and whip. Matty picking up Wade LeBlanc, trying to snake some categories late. I like the effort, man. I see what you're doing. Also like the Cesar Hernandez pickup. Had him on my radar a little bit as well. Big A, huge weeks from CJ Crone. That's a waiver guy. Well done there. Syndergaard's doing it for you. Aroydis gave up a few runs, but solid team, 2 solid teams, and not surprised that it was a close matchup. Next matchup we're gonna go over is gonna be the Skinny Cracker against back at it again. Ryan. Not the kind of week he wanted after losing Robbie for 80 games. Hiding those drugs, can't do it. 80 games, he gone. Really tough week offensively for Clough. 217 average, a 664 ops. That's not gonna do it. Aaron, all of a sudden, Aaron, a lot of injuries early. If the season were to end right now, it would be Phoebes with a playoff spot. It would be Phoebes in the 6th spot. So that's kind of how this league is right now. The 10th place guy, Justin, is 5 games back only of the sixth and final playoff spot. So it's tight, guys. Keep it going. 269 average and a 819 ops from Aaron. Not a whole lot of pop. 8 home runs, but 35 runs scored. Nice. And then on the pitching end, Aaron, he's got the AL Cy Young right now. He's got Verlander. 8 saves. Aaron, trade a closer. Trevor has no closers, no saves every single week. I think there's a partnership that could happen there. But good weeks for Ryan from Whit Merrifield, kind of picking it up a little bit. Brandon Belt picked him up. I know we have everyone just about is a Giants fan in this league, so there's some skepticism there. Ryan could afford to take a chance on him, and so far it's paying off. For Aaron, Springer, Stanton's really turned it around. I think he's going to be fine. Smoke, solid week. Hosmer, he's soft, but he had a decent week. Verlander, Bundy sucks. Trade him or drop him. He's a spot start guy at best. Next, we're going to go with Warning Track Power against Drip Drop in Jared. Huge power numbers for Jared this week. 18 bombs, 37 runs scored, 33 ribs, and ops of 872. Yeah, you can feel pretty good about that. Scotty, weird, huge pitching numbers. Not huge, but really solid. I mean, a 2.5 ERA, a whip just a hair over 1, and a K to walk of a 3.47. 8 saves, 5 wins. Again, the question is not going to be whether Scotty's pitching shows up. That will happen every single week. It's if a disaster, borderline disaster like this week happens on offense, where you get pummeled in every single category except for snake and average at 255. Offensively, nice weeks from Jose Ramirez. Ops is almost over 1,000 when he couldn't find the barrel at all early in the year. For Jared, 5 bombs from Jose Martinez. I think Boston's happy they spent the money on that guy. And then Matt Olson quietly with 3 bombs for you as well. That was a good matchup. All right, next we are going to go with the Commish against Gordy, able to take an 8-3 victory. really won a lot of categories late. It was tight all week. Not strong offensively for either team, but especially Gordy. Sorry, dude. 229 average, a 653 ops. Here's where it really hurts. 3 home runs and 16 RBIs. Woof. On the pitching end, we would have beat a lot of people this week. The squad turning it around, 160 ERA with a 1.02 whip. Archer and Darvish, booyah. Barrios is back. Look out, people. If my pitching turns it around, which they did this week, might be an anomaly, but if the pitching turns it around, it's going to be interesting. I'll put it that way. We got a new division leader of the Crips. You're looking right at him. Hi. Happy to be here, but I'm going to stay humble and keep this going. We got a tough week, and Justin just dropped 5 bombs on me on a Monday, so that kind of sucks. The matchup of the week this week is going to have to be, as we take a look here, it's got to be Skinny Crack against Alonji U. Skinny Crack needs to bounce back in a desperate way. He's in danger of losing a playoff spot here real quick. And Alonji, who's been playing solid, this is a good test for Ryan to see if he's still legitimate. 1 week, you can't look into 1 week too much, but this is a nice test for Clough. Making the love list this week, it's got to be Nate Dogg. Sorry, guys, I worked my way all the way back to second place. I'm a division leader. My pitching's turning it around. I'm going to give my team some love for now. Alonji, I'm going to put you on the love list this week. I know it was, you had a tight matchup, but you were playing a solid roster in Alex, and your team's looking good. Keep it up, dude. On the hate list this week, Clough, sorry, man. I'm concerned about your team. I'm highly concerned about your team. You're going to have to work the wire. You're going to have to try and plug some holes. I gotta put you on notice right now. And then Gordy, sorry, man. Rough week for you. Offensively, you're in trouble. Gonna have to try and turn it around. Good luck this week, fellas.